Hey, no, not exactly. How about you? Not particularly.
Let me ask you something. What does this delusion look like to you?
Something or other?
Well, yeah, that's pretty much accurate, I guess. Even I couldn't figure it out at first. But when my delusion formed, the stores around here started doing really... I was living in a digital world.
How did you pull that off?
I saw everything in zeros and ones. Makes sense that the delusion I spawned made the whole world that way.
That is very... you.
It's cynical is what it is. If this digitization spreads, it'll make everything binary. But if we destroy the delusion of the eternal day, all the other delusions will go with it. Nothing left at all. Just zeros. No ones. And in the end, we humans are the ones responsible for making that final call. The answer I've been seeking is right at hand, and yet...
You're afraid of what'll happen when you reach that answer, aren't you?
Yeah, that's exactly it. The answer I wanted wasn't a 0 or a 1, it was something more ambiguous. So I've been turning my eyes away from the answer right under my nose. Not like me, is it?
But that is the real you, isn't it?
I don't want to admit it if it is.
That's a bad habit a lot of adults have, isn't it? Seeking out an answer only when that answer is convenient, I mean.
It may well be.
Personally, I wouldn't say I'm particularly smart, and I used to absolutely hate tests when I was little, but no matter how poorly I did on them, I never worried about it.
And why's that?
Well, because whether I got a 0 or a 1, I still failed, right?
I wouldn't say you're particularly smart either.
Well, I am a NEET after all. How smart can I be? But you're the real idiot here.
Am I now?
You need to just find your answer, no matter what it might be. You're a kid who never quite learned how to grow up, aren't you?
Guilty as charged. I couldn't have put it better. I've grown up in years, but not in my heart. I'm still just a snot-nosed little brat.
And there you have it. A perfect 0-point answer. Take pride in it and face the truth.
Your stupidity may have just saved me, kid. Guess I never had to worry about the answer in the first place.
Oh, hey, Asahi.
What's up, Mippity?
I see you're still stuck in Akihabara, too.
Wait, don't tell me you can't get home.
My place is just next to Akiba, which means it's just barely included in the bubble. So is it?
Yeah, that seems pretty not okay to me.
But for the moment, I am okay, I think. Or part of me is anyway.
Is that why you're here? To kind of make yourself more okay?
This is where it all started for me. I had so many people cheering me on, even if it was just a delusion. And once that delusion ended, I had to go back to being an ordinary girl. Nobody's cheering for me anymore. Not in real life. And when I think about that, I get really scared.
Do you want someone to cheer for you then?
Huh?
Or do you want to be the one cheering? I remember what you said on the stage. Every word. Ryuma Mose, age 14. Signing on.
I like collecting pink accessories, and I hate bugs.
And what's your dream for the future?
To become a top idol.
And what do you want from the people living here?
To make them smile, and to cheer them on.
See?
You're right. I need to start cheering for these people.
And I'll cheer for you while you do.
Huh?
Even if anything and everything turns out to be a delusion. Even if I forget all about the events of this day, I'll cheer for you, Mippity.
Thank you very much. But why is it that even though your words make me so happy, my heart hurts so much?
Are you alright?
It's just such a wonderful feeling to have people cheering for you. I want everyone to know what that feels like. So I'm going to become a top idol and cheer for every single person living in Akihabara no matter what. And I'm going to make them all smile.
That's the way. And I know you can make that happen, Mippity. In fact, I can even guarantee it.
I got a guarantee from a NEET.
It's just as good as any.
But thank you very much. You You've made me feel a lot better.
Looks like you've got your answer.
I'm going to cheer for the world. So, Asahi, I want you to cheer for me.
What's a geek like you doing in a place like this?
Tachibana? What the hell? Don't sneak up on me like that.
I wasn't sneaking. Why so jumpy? Wait, you weren't just thinking lewd thoughts or anything, were you?
Psst, no.
If you say so. I was just thinking, this all feels so video gamey, right? You see it all the time. The night before the final battle, one of the heroes goes off by himself and gets lost in thought for a while.
Leave me alone.
All right, whatever you say. We'll just assume that your lewd thoughts weren't directed at anyone I know.
This really is like something out of a game, though, isn't it?
Yeah, nullifying delusions and chasing down mysteries.
There's even a mysterious evil organization. And we've acquired weird-ass special powers that we use in battle.
Yeah, it's exceedingly game-like, come to think of it.
Even this conversation we're having right now feels like an RPG trope.
Right now?
You feel it too, don't you? It's like we're just a few scenes from the ending. Wonder how many games I've got that I've given up on right before the ending.
I totally get what you're saying.
And I finally understand why I've never been able to clear all those games. I didn't want them to end. I wanted to keep on adventuring forever. I'd rather do that than save the world.
You mean...
But this is a story we have to end. I'm no player this time. I'm one of the heroes of this story. Well, a party member at least.
Yamato.
But why? Why is it that even if I do save the world, nobody's gonna remember it?
So what? Even if nobody remembers we still saved the world, we can honestly tell people that too.
Not if we don't remember doing it. How can we gloat if we don't even remember what we did?
I think you know the answer to that. Just keep the Chuny spirit alive in your heart.
Hey, you steppin'?
No, I'm not destiny to save the world. That's just the role we've been given.
Huh?
In all the stories you've encountered, how many people have wound up saving the world?
A lot?
And after they did, how many were even accepted into the worlds they saved?
I see your point.
All the protagonists we've fallen in love with over the years have met with fates just like ours, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they did. They're always saving the world without anybody knowing about it.
See? And weren't they much more awesome for having done it that way?
Ha! No need to get rhetorical. We both know the answer to that.
Of course we do.
Then I'll just have to join them. I'll save the world, then disappear into the annals of history. A nameless hero, existing only in legend.
I figured I'd find you here.
Hi, Asahi. Hey, do you remember? When we were little, we used to always make up secret bases to play around in.
Of course I remember. We'd bring our most precious treasures into them so we could protect them with our lives.
Oh, so we're calling those treasures now?
What do you mean?
Well, it seemed like all you ever brought were dirty magazines.
Really?
Wait, you seriously forgot about that?
No, I just didn't exactly want to remember that part, I guess.
Well, once this is all over, neither of us is going to remember a whole lot. Even if we try, we'll forget it all.
Mizuki.
Everything about this long, looping day that I got to spend with you and your friends, and everything about Boss, Akari, and Aoi.
Does that mean you're not planning on...
No, not at all. Don't worry. Boss and the twins wouldn't want me to let them stand in the way of the truth. Personally, I'm proud of my delusion. The freedom fighters wanted to protect Akihabara, and that's exactly what they did. And they did it well. Or so I'd like to think anyway.
They did.
But there's one thing I can't quite accept.
What's that?
When Boss said the Freedom Fighters were disbanded, I can't accept that. Because even right this very minute, I'm performing my duties as the sub-boss of the Akihabara Freedom Fighters.
You haven't gone home yet either, huh?
I've been considering that this might be our final encounter and just wanted to come here for some reason.
Yeah.
Hey, Asahi. Even if our memories of spending time with everyone disappear, do you think you'll still find me?
I thought finding people was your job.
No, not for this one. You're the one who found me, not the other way around. Or maybe I should say that you found the other me. The one I could never bring myself to tell anyone about. Which is why I want you to find me again. If today does wind up being the end, I don't know if I can make it on my own. I was only able to be honest about myself because you were there for me. It was a pretty embarrassing time for me, but thank you.
Hey, what are you saying all of a sudden?
Come on, don't get all blushy and make this weird. I'm thanking you, so just accept it. You're gonna make me blush too.
Sorry.
But I guess that's the one thing about you that hasn't changed in this whole ordeal, isn't it?
Yeah. For everything I've learned and all the character growth I've gone through, I'm still just a NEET.
Well, as a savior of Akihabara, I'd say you're a pretty rare breed.
Well, I wouldn't be doing any of that if I hadn't met you, Saki. So, thanks.
Huh? No, that's not...
Come on, you're turning red now.
You can't be so cavalier about saying such embarrassing stuff.
He's thanking you, just accept it, right?
Pin-kun?
Don't tell me you forgot I was here. Sheesh. I stay quiet for a bit and you get lost in each other's eyes.
That's not true, dingus. Yeah.
Now you're stealing my lines? There we go, Saki. I like seeing you laugh at Asahi way more than seeing you blush over something.
Pin-kun.
But I wanted to say the same thing.
Hold on, what were we talking about again?
We were thanking each other, dingus lord. Sheesh.
I knew that. I was just messing with you.
I refuse to believe the lies of a NEET.
Okay, simmer down now. No need to get fussy. Go right ahead.
Go ahead and what?
Huh? You just said you wanted to say thank you. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
I don't have to thank you for jack. I want to thank Saki.
Seriously?
Me?
You bet. A proper thank you has been a long time coming. Thank you for finding me, for one thing.
No. I should be thanking you for finding me. Even when I wasn't there for you. You still kept waiting for me and believing in me, didn't you?
Of course I did. After all, I'm a familiar with a storied and honorable history bound to your family line, like I keep saying.
Thank you, Pin-kun. But what prompted this all of a sudden?
Well, I saw the two of you getting all mushy and I decided I wanted in. Besides, since you're hanging around, I guess there's something I want to say to you too, Asahi.
Could you have phrased that in a way that made me sound any more like an afterthought?
Well, you are, so...
Yeah, what is it?
Thank you for believing in Saki.
Huh?
It's just an incidental bit of extra thanks, remember? I don't want to make a big deal out of it or anything.
I mean, I won't, but why even bring it up in the first place?
You believed in something pretty out there. It was a reality that sounded a lot like delusion, but you believed it.
It's not like I didn't have my doubts.
That's not it, though. You also believed in Saki the whole time she was gone. And that made me really happy.
Yeah, no duh I believed in her.
Yeah?
I mean, we're friends.
Asahi.
I want to thank you too, Pin-kun.
Yeah, you better thank me.
I want to thank you for... Wait. Now that I think about it, you didn't really do anything, did you?
Come on, I'm the cute mascot character. Just having me around is more than enough. I lift your stupid spirits.
I guess you do. I mean it too. Having you around really does make things a lot better, so thank you.
There we go.
What do you say we head home now?
I'm tired.
Have a good night, Asahi.
Saki,
What is it?
have you decided what you want to do?
Yeah. and this is just a what if. Just saying. But if all our memories together were to get wiped out, would you come find me again? For real?
Yeah, it's just a what if, but if it happens, I promise you I will. I will find you.
Then I'll promise you too. I'll try to find you again. That's the tomorrow I'm going to strive for.
Hey, not heading home?
No. I just figured I'd cool myself in this breeze a little.
You're lamenting the idea that you'll lose this place, aren't you?
Of course. This is the first place I've ever truly belonged.
But you can't bring yourself to go inside.
I was about to, before I was rudely interrupted.
No, you weren't. You don't have to lie to me.
I'm not.
Then go on in.
Now I've changed my mind.
I don't buy that.
Oh?
It's not your mind that's changed. It's you.
Oh, don't give me that pithy crap.
Well, if you won't hear it, then I don't want you getting within a 1-meter radius of me.
What?
I haven't heard you give anyone any radii for a while now.
Because nobody ever takes it seriously when I do.
Exactly.
Okay. You've clearly had something to say to me since you got here. So out with it. Now!
I just said it. I've noticed a real change in you since we first met.
I haven't changed a bit.
Then in that case, I imagine you've already decided what you want to do.
Of course. I intend to reduce Canon to little bits of pink cape floating in the wind. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, maybe you haven't changed.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
But once the delusion is gone, you're going to forget all about our time together.
So what? I'll be relieved to finally forget all you losers.
You won't feel lonely? All right then. See you around. Don't catch cold now.
I will feel lonely. How could I not? Don't push your luck. Just let me be me until the end, okay?
I'm still here, Ko. Well, that's enough RPG-style encouragement for one day. I'd better get home and get some rest. There's no place like home. Thanks, guys. I feel like I can actually do this now.
I'll try to find you again. That's the tomorrow I'm going to strive for. I'm going to cheer for the world. So, Asahi, I want you to cheer for me.
I'll save the world, then disappear into the annals of history. A nameless hero, existing only in legend.
Don't push your luck. Just let me be me until the end, okay?
Guess I never had to worry about the answer in the first place.
Even right this very minute, I'm performing my duties as the sub-boss of the AKIBA'S freedom fighters.
All right. I know what I have to do. Good morning. Wait, huh?
Yo, you're late.
We were just about ready to leave without you.
Why do we even bother setting a schedule at this point?
This is why it sucks to have to rely on a neat.
Did you at least wash your face before you left your apartment?
We've been waiting for you.
You ready for what's in store?
You're the last to arrive, Asahi.
You guys,
Have you all decided what to do?
Cheer for the world.
I'm gonna become a hero.
I'm going to tear that freak a new one.
I'm going to get my answer.
I'm gonna fulfill my sworn duty.
and I'm going to tell you all later.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's a very Asahi thing to say.
Yeah, it really is.
The hurdles are all set up in front of us.
If anyone dares to get nervous now, they'll have to deal with me.
I'm actually kind of excited about this.
Me too. And you can count on me to see it through.
You all look so determined. So, let me tell you this not as an information dealer, but as a friend. Last night at UBX, during the broadcast, a new Delusionscape entrance appeared. This is the final delusion, I believe. The one to end all delusions.
Thank you very much, Akemi.
It's nothing, really. You've all got my heart pounding harder than it has in quite a while. So, go, all of you. Go to your destinies.
Let's do this.
I look forward to the day we meet again.
There's about to be an event of some kind.
Oh, Master Asahi!
Looks like the delusion's back and business is booming, huh?
And I owe it all to you. Though, I guess I probably shouldn't be happy about that, should I?
I think it's okay to let it slide just this once.
Whoa, Moe. That man, he isn't your boyfriend, is he?
Definitely not!
Did you really have to throw in definitely there?
Oh, whew, I was worried for a second. Naturally, a perfect maid like Moe couldn't very well have anything but a perfect boyfriend.
Ouch. I could be a customer, you know. You thought about that?
Perfect maid, huh?
Moe?
I'm sorry.
It bothers you, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
The idea of you being perfect.
Oh, well, I suppose I can't hide it from you any longer, Master Asahi. You've already seen that side of me once. Then what would you have me do? I'm not the icon of perfection you think I am, Kanami. I am as you see me, human. I failed you, and I felt so guilty about it all this time. There were days I even felt like hiding because of it.
If you need to talk, I'm happy to lend an ear. But beyond that, I don't think there's anything else I can really do.
Thank you. I appreciate the concern. Perhaps, since you've offered, we can go somewhere private and discuss matters. The maid Delusionscape, maybe?
Huh? Okay, sure, I guess.
A delusionscape! We get... Oh, good, a safe spot! I could use a breather.
Hey, Moe, why exactly are we here?
For some reason, I just feel like I'll be able to talk more freely in this place. About the real, unadorned me. Stripped of any lies or pretenses.
What do you mean?
As you say, I'm not a perfect maid. Not at all.
Well, yeah, nobody's perfect.
No, I don't mean I'm flawed like everybody else. I don't think you understand just how imperfect I really am.
What are you getting at?
I'm just kidding. I never get to say things like that in my maid persona, so I figured I'd give it a shot here. I'm really just an average, run-of-the-mill girl trying to get by in life. Not sure where all my mystique comes from.
You had me going there for a second.
It feels good to let loose a little. Hey, can I tell you something?
Sure, shoot.
Master Asahi, why do you think I became a maid in the first place?
Because you wanted to make all the masters in Akiba happy?
Bzzzt. That's a perfect reason for a perfect person. Me, I just wanted to wear cute clothes and work somewhere quaint. Thought it'd be fun and make me happy. That's it.
Wow, seriously?
Yep, and your reaction says it all. That's not a proper reason for a perfect maid to go to work. It's not befitting of the great perfect maid Moe, who is decidedly not the same girl you'll find behind the frou-frou. The Moe everyone always compliments and looks up to doesn't exist. She's a scam. She's not real.
If that's the case, though, then why? Why come this far? Why put on the perfect maid act for so long?
Well, it's sure as hell not to live up to expectations. More like because I'm afraid of not living up to expectations. The bar's been set, and I'm terrified of slipping below it. But it's just way too high now. Unrealistically high. This delusion came from the expectations of all the masters, and my own inability to live up to those expectations.
So, you're here because...
Because I still don't know my true self. And I want to know who I really am. And if we explore this place a little deeper, there's a chance we might find the answer, isn't there?
Maybe, but...
Master Asahi, please, accompany me to the deepest part of this place. I want to know who the maid called Moe really is.
All right. I'll escort you to the end. Let's find out together.
Enemy spotted! 4 of them, huh? Let's show them all what for. Turn ahead! The enemy's tornado! One enemy me! Let's all gang up on the...
Hot!
4 of them! Let's take them out nice and quick!
Come and get me!
Engage is fire!
See ya.
Engage abandon mode! Just fewer than before! A door! Don't forget to knock! An enemy! Yeah!
You like this?
That's a lot of enemies! What do we do to deserve
No problem,
this?
Meiji!
Step right up! Get your one enemy remaining!
Already?
Let's all gang up on the poor thing! An enemy!
Not so fast!
That's a lot of enemies! What do we do to deserve
Kaboom!
this? Hold out to me! Hey! Take a door! Don't forget to knock first! A door! Don't forget to knock first! You going through the door?
You like
Better
this?
You taking a safe break? Be careful, you don't...
We're here, Moe. End of the line.
But why? Why isn't there anything here?
Because this is the reality of the situation. This is the truth.
So, there is no real me? Just the person I pretend to be?
No, I don't think that's quite right.
Then what?
The real you has been right in front of you all along.
What?
Moe is Moe, and that's you. You're perfect and imperfect rolled into one. The maid Moe is a perfect existence, an ideal, like the delusion she spawned. But that perfect maid was created by you. Through your dedication, through your desire not to let anyone down. You were so afraid of not living up to expectations, you never even noticed that you are. It's not easy to do what you did, but you did it. All on your own.
Asahi.
That's why there's no grand phantasm here. Because perfect maid Moe and regular girl Moe are the same person. You need to be proud of what you've accomplished and make it a part of you. And recognize that you are maid Moe.
Thank you. I actually do feel better now.
Just don't push yourself so hard anymore, okay? Especially around me. You can be regular girl Moe when you're talking to me. There's no need to be perfect.
Oh dear. You shouldn't say such things.
Huh?
You know that makes you sound like you're my boyfriend, right?
What?
Psych! I didn't want to waste any time trying out this regular girl thing with you. It's a nice fit.
Seriously?
You taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file. There's about to be an event of some kind. I can feel it.
I can't seem to find him anywhere.
Something wrong?
Oh, Asahi!
What's up? Are you looking for somebody?
Yes. Before the never-ending day ends, I was thinking I'd like to try to put on my live show.
And your agent's okay with it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it'll be an issue.
That's true. He's just going to forget all of this happened anyway once the day finally ends.
That's why I want to do this now, before people forget. Because if I do it after they forget, it'll be too late. So I've been looking around, because I wanted to personally hand over a flyer.
Oh, did we miss part of the town or something?
No, just one specific person. Somebody who I think deserves to receive a flyer directly from me.
And who would that be?
You know, that guy.
You're going to have to be more specific.
The one who's been a supporter of mine from the very start. Megane.
Oh, Goggles! Yeah, I think he'll be really happy to get a flyer from you.
I'm sure he will be.
Mippity?
Say, Asahi, will you help me find him?
You bet. I've got a gentleman's agreement to make good on after all.
A delusionscape. We gonna go in? Headed into the delusionscape? I'll, keep watch outside. Yeah.
No sign of him.
I really had a good feeling about this spot, too. Seems like the perfect place. Any other ideas where he might be?
Maybe he only ever existed in my heart.
Mippity?
Oh, good, a safe spot. I could use a breather. A delusionscape. We gonna go in?
Can't seem to find him anywhere.
It's not like we're out of places to look, though it does seem a little odd that we haven't run into him yet.
I really want to see him. I'd be so happy if I could.
And you have absolutely no idea where he might be?
Well, now that you mention it,
You got something?
maybe. I'm not sure, but just maybe.
You taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong...
The side streets seem to be goggle-free.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet.
I wonder what kind of person old Goggles really is. There must be more to him than meets the eye.
For idols, people like him are an absolute necessity. You'd be lost without them.
You would?
Headed into the delusionscape? I'll, keep watch outside. Yeah. Headed into the delusionscape?
No dice here either, huh?
Do you think maybe I can't see him anymore?
I mean, this is Goggles we're talking about. He's gotta be in Akiba somewhere.
If he's anywhere at all.
What do you mean?
Well...
Man, where is this guy?
maybe he's not in Akihabara anymore.
Akihabara is in a sealed loop right now, though, so he has to be. And besides, we haven't searched everywhere, so the fact that we can't find him doesn't necessarily mean... Wait, that's it! He must have seen it! Your idol event from before. Means...
He must be in my delusionscape. Come on, Asahi, we have to hurry.
A delusionscape! We gonna go... Oh, good, a safe spot! I could use a breather. A door! Don't forget to knock. Enemy spot! More enemies? They can't
blow
take
you
the
away,
last
my
spot! Asahi, did you get yourself ready?
You like that was
Kind of shot. An enemy! Two bogeys, but we totally got the
No
jump on
Misaki!
them.
Drown in my shrapnel!
Stop them! Enemy spotted! There are only 3 enemies. No problem,
Come and
right?
get me!
There you go. That's it. That's
Lie down, Reiji. Any more?
See that?
Get right up. Get your bearings. A door. Don't
Not so
forget to
fast.
knock for. Enemy spotted. It's just 3 opponents. We'll win this.
Blow you
easy.
away! You like Twins down?
What's wrong, King? Only 2?
It's over!
Enemy spotted! If you're gonna run, now's your chance! An enemy! enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do? Enemy spotted! If you're gonna run, now's your chance! Enemy spotted! And I don't want to fight, so that's a problem. You gonna bust on through that door?
He really is here.
Mippity?
Yo, Goggles, this is not a good place for you to be. You're in danger here.
I noticed.
But before we get you out of here, Mippity, did you want to give him a flyer?
Yeah.
Is something wrong?
No.
Mippity?
Megane? Would you please take one of these for me?
What's this?
My first step towards becoming the idol from Akihabara I've always wanted to be.
Wanted to be?
You really didn't get it, Asahi, did you?
What do you mean?
I'm not actually an idol. I want to be more than anything. But right now, I'm just a regular girl.
You're not an idol? But then why? Wait, no. Are you saying...
Megane, because you were here for me, I was able to live out my dream of becoming an idol.
Because I was here for you?
So, my theory was correct.
A grand phantasm.
Without fans, an idol is nothing. She can't even rightfully call herself an idol. But I have fans. Or at least one fan. So it makes sense you'd have misunderstood the situation all this time.
This is all just too much to process.
Megane, you were my delusion, aren't you?
I'm a delusion?
What's going on, Mippity?
We nullified the idol delusion, but my fan, the one called Megane, continued to exist. So I met the criteria. I had fans, which made me an idol. Or made it so I could play idol for a while.
That's...
This really is the life I've always wanted for myself. But what kind of idol has no one who goes to see her? No one who worships her. I had that, though. I had Megane.
So that's it, then. That's who I am. No one was selling Mippity goods. And there wasn't a single person who'd ever even heard of her before me.
It's all my fault. All my doing.
It's a story as old as time itself.
Goggles?
I knew there was something strange about this world, but I never thought the strange thing would be me. But there's one thing I want to know. What does it mean for me to be a delusion? What's going to happen to me?
You'll...
As long as a delusion exists, the deluser will forever remain in the space between delusion and reality. But then, if that delusion is dispelled, everything about it will cease to exist. Or to have ever existed. Including you. That's the long and short of it anyway. The specifics as they apply to you two are really up to you two.
Asahi...
So you're saying the only way for Mippity to return to her reality is for me to be snuffed out?
I can't believe that!
I can. I want to believe. And I want you to let me believe.
But why?
Well, it makes for a really touching ending to this NPC subplot, don't you think? And I can go out as Mippity's #1 fan. Provably, incontrovertibly, #1. So, Mippity, please erase me. Erase this false existence from your world. And when you meet your future fans, give them an extra wide smile. For me.
No, I can't.
And to try to remember, even if it's just a fleeting sensation, that you're loved. Remember that I existed. Your #1 fan. Megane Taro. Mippity. I believe in you.
Megane!
What are you going to do, Mippity?
My heart hurts so much. I should have known that even now, even with what's at stake, he'd have my back. That's exactly why. I have to show him what that support means to me.
Are you sure you can go through with it?
I have to. I have to nullify this delusion. I'm going to show him my gratitude with all of my strength.
Only one enemy. We can do this, guys. That hurt, you know.
I got this. Aqua bullet. Quick bullet. Freaking bullet. Feel the burn.
You shouldn't push yourself so much. You need to be healed.
Come on! Feel the burn! I got this! No chance! Flame bullet! Fly! Come on! Here we go! Come on! Go ahead!
That's the weak point. Inner delusion. Now you're
Come on! Not done yet! Go! Heavy bullet!
Stop me now!
feeling pretty damn good right now.
As it should be.
And that's the end of the idol grand phantasm.
Yeah.
Huh? So, why am I still...
You've got a little spare time. You'll still be able to stick around until this endless day finally ends.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
Just be sure you don't leave here with any regrets, Goggles. Take what little time you have left to...
What are you talking about?
Huh? Well, you just said it was wonderful to be back, so I figured...
I mean, what kind of regrets would I have?
Huh?
I was just worried that because I didn't disappear, maybe I wasn't Mippity's #1 fan after all.
So you actually wanted to disappear?
No, but I wanted to go out the way I came in. I was born as Mippity's #1 fan, and I'll die that way.
Thank you, Megane. Even if I forget you, some piece of me will never let you go. My very first fan, Megane Taro. But right now, we have to go. We have a quest to finish.
You can do it, Mippity. I'll be behind you forever and ever and ever. Every step of the way.
A delusionscape. We gonna go in? You taking it safe, Break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file. I feel like something's about to happen. Come on, let's see.
Is that someone's phone? Yo, Misaki, you listening?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's mine. Pretty sure it's from Hazuki, though. Yep. Let's see what's on her list of demands today.
What's it say?
Dear adorable baby brother, please bring your wonderful big sister the following items and make it snappy. Then there's a really, really long list. Sounds like she's using me as her errand boy again.
Siblings. What's she got on her list, anyway?
Juice, chips, kebabs, manga, games. It's like she's channeling you.
Wow, no kidding. I guess she's joining me under the grand banner of neatdom.
Seems like you found a kindred spirit.
Yeah, man, this is great.
Great for you, sure. But if my mom and dad were here, I'm sure they'd be horrified.
Wait, where are your folks?
Well,
Misaki?
Ever since I turned 20, they've had me taking care of Hazuki. But so far so good, right? She's pretty chipper for someone who just got out of the hospital.
No unchipper person would ever ask for a kebab, that's for sure.
Speaking of, mind giving me a hand gathering all this stuff for her?
Not at all. And there's no better place to find random stuff than Juan Quixote.
Headed into the delusionscape? I'll, keep watch outside.
Okay, time to get shopping. I'll be back in a flash, so don't move a muscle.
Okay. Nope, he's gone.
Sorry for the wait.
Holy... Did you buy the whole store?
Basically. If she tries to eat all this, she'll wind up right back in the hospital for sure.
And yet, you bought every last thing she listed, didn't you?
I guess I'm indulging her. Oh joy, another message. And it's her again. Looks like she's changed her mind for some reason.
Changed it? From what to what?
BB Bro. Scratch Mahjong Revelations Kagome off the list and add Tiger of the 13 Orphans, PLZ, and TY. Terrific. I guess those are the manga series she's into.
Not what I would have expected, that's for sure.
Hey, if gambling manga keeps her from going out and blowing her money on real gambling, I'm all for it. I do find it a little odd, though, that I surround myself with people who can't buy their own manga.
Hey, I can buy my own manga.
Oh, great. So you'll be buying your own pre-release copies from now on, then?
Don't do me like this, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Speaking of, Animart's right nearby. Good spot to find that Tiger Orphans manga. Or whatever it's called.
There sure are a lot of different kinds of shops in Akihabara.
Okay, let's get this done. Sorry that took so long. Crap, it's her again. One sec.
What's she saying now?
Shining spectacular super sibling. Don't skimp on the yogurt sauce. Thanks much.
Oh, for the kebabs, right?
Yeah. Once we get them, we should have everything. Mind sticking with me for just a little bit longer?
Not at all. The best kebabs are at Sun Kebab over on the side streets.
They call me Pink Shark, 'cause I'm a card shark, baby. Save point. You'd better use it in case the power goes out. Headed into the Delusionscape? I'll, keep watch outside. Yeah. How about we upgrade our PPs? You need to be strong to protect me. You taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file. Headed into the Delusionscape?
Get your kebabs right here! Crazy cheap! Crazy delicious! You'd be crazy not to!
One order with yogurt sauce, please. And for my friend here, what do you want, Asahi?
Same thing, thanks. Oh man, those look delicious. Truly, cuisine so fine could only be found on the side streets of Akihabara.
You said it, and they definitely gave us our money's worth.
Speaking of, is it really okay for Hazuki to eat this much while she's still recovering?
Yeah, it's fine.
If you say so. Now that we've catered to her every whim, though, we should go deliver the goods.
Yeah, we should. Won't be much longer I can do this for her, so I need to make every moment count.
Oh, good, a safe spot. I could use a breather. There's about to be an event of some kind. I can...
Well, isn't this a slap of nostalgia?
Why's that?
We're right outside the Foz map on Main Street. Ring any bells? Perhaps one chiming 2 o'clock?
Oh, right.
I waited here for you in vain for God knows how many days before I became aware of the delusions.
Which brings up a question that's been nagging at me. When did that even happen exactly?
I'm pretty sure it was right around when you guys nullified Ryu's delusion. I actually watched you from here. You, Saki, and Ryu together.
Wait, are you saying...
Yeah, I think my delusion started because you were ignoring me and having a grand old time with your crew.
Sorry about that.
Water under the bridge. Besides, if it weren't for that, I never would have met the Freedom Fighters. So in a way, I guess you could say that was the moment that the Akihabara Freedom Fighters were born. Them and... Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call.
Who could that be?
Unknown number. Hello, Mizuki speaking. Yes, Hazuki Aihara is my sister. Yes, that's right. Really? Thank you for letting me know. Right. Thank you.
Something happened to Hazuki?
My sister had a fall. They've rushed her back to the hospital.
What? Is she alright?
Maybe she just wants us to indulge her some more. Maybe she's feeling a little left out.
What are you saying?
Sahi, could you come with me? There's somewhere I'd like to go.
It's a personal computer mega store. Let's get some upgrades.
Why are we here? Shouldn't we be going to the hospital?
It's fine. She's probably sleeping right now anyway.
Be that as it may, I still don't know what we're doing here. Wait, the delusion didn't come back, did it?
No, that's not it.
Then why?
Just trust me. We need to go while my sister's still dreaming.
A delusionscape. We gonna go in? You taking a save break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file. Don't forget to knock. Oh, I just had a psychic flash. There's treasure nearby.
You like
there
this?
it is. Save point. You'd better use it in case the power goes out. A door. Don't forget to knock. Door! Don't forget to knock! point. You'd better use it in case the power goes out. A door! Don't forget to knock for... You gonna bust on through that door? If so, walk ahead of me. I smell treasure. Find it, find it, find it! Oh, I just had a psychic flash. There's treasure nearby, there is. You going through the... You going through the door? Better be...
Is that who I think it is?
Whoa, you guys made it here way faster than I thought you would.
But why are you here?
Why indeed?
Why are you trying to make me go to my sister's hospital room?
Aha, so that's why you made it here so fast. You're the very model of the loving little brother, aren't you?
I think I missed something here. Anyone want to clue me in as to what you're talking about? No?
You made that call earlier. Did you really think I wouldn't recognize your voice?
I didn't care if you did or didn't. Worked out great for me either way.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. You've already figured it out, right? I'm just a copy.
I know, but I didn't want to believe it.
Still at a loss over here. Little help, guys?
If we'd gone straight to the hospital, what we would have seen there is my sister, sick in her hospital bed. So long story short, the energetic, healthy Hazuki we see before us now is a delusion.
Hazuki's a delusion?
Something like that, yeah.
How long have you known?
For a while now.
But how?
Well, when I went back to my room in the hospital, there she was. I saw another me, right there. And that other me just lay there, gazing out her window at Akihabara. I had no idea why she was doing that at first. But once I saw the sadness in her face, I realized what I was. It was so surreal. I thought I had to be dreaming. The fact that I could have been a delusion never crossed my mind. But then I started to wonder why the other me, the real me, kept on staring out at the town. The only way to find out was to go to Akihabara myself. And that's where I found the two of you, Asahi and Mizuki, hanging out in Akiba together, just like the old days. That was unquestionably what the other me wanted to see.
Wait, so does that make you Hazuki's delusion? The real Hazuki, I mean.
No, Asahi, it doesn't.
Then...
I'm the one who wished her into existence. Isn't that right, Hazuki?
That's right. I knew you'd figure it all out, baby brother. You're so smart!
But why, Mizuki?
I've always wanted to go back to when life was simpler. When you and I could just laugh and have fun without a care. Which, in turn, was a wish to get my sister back. Happy and healthy once more.
I feel the same way. That's why I wanted you two to make up so badly. Actually, it wasn't that I wanted that. It felt like I had to get you two to make up. It's the reason I exist. If I did, I knew that the three of us could spend time together again. Which is exactly what the other me wanted. But now, my work here is done.
It is?
Well, you two are getting along swimmingly, just the way you used to, right? So I ain't got a thing left to do.
Hazuki.
Hey, buck up, bro. I don't want to see my little Mizuka looking so sad. Okie dokie then. Shall we engage in some jolly delusionary nullification?
But if we do that...
You know what's missing from this picture? The two of you standing shoulder to shoulder and ready for battle. Come on, Big Sis wants to see some blood.
What is wrong with you? Well, if nothing else, it's nice to know that you really are my sister where it counts.
Of course I am. And I've got to take advantage of this healthy working body while I still can, right? Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the other me if I were all pouty and glum now that I've got you two together. So get ready for a brawl, bros! Kick this phantasm's ass if it has one! Fight! Fight! Fight!
There's our Hazuki. You know what, Mizuki? You've got one heck of a sister.
Yeah. I'm proud to be her sibling. Okay then. You ready, Asahi?
You bet, man.
Good. All right, Hazuki. Time to see what we're made of.
No duh. I've got front row seats. Only one enemy. We can do this, guys.
Hot
Come on!
summon me!
Lights up! Die, please. Don't hold out to me. Let me wash away your sleep. Right away. Not to me. Don't hold out to me. Straight forward. Psycho. Let's cover. Let the wind whirl and twist. Butterfly! No escape! Illusory prison! Restorative melody. Healing! Die, please. Die. Illusory prison. Die, please.
Come on!
I learned something.
Level up! Yay!
I feel like I've gotten stronger. Learning new skills is the key to success.
Nothing to it. Now I can destroy them.
Woohoo! Now that was the kind of fight a girl can get nullified to. You guys are super cool.
Aw, man, you're making me blush.
Wait, my sister's making you blush? Dude, stop.
What's wrong with blushing?
Well now, if I've got you this worked up, I must be sexier than I thought. So, aren't I supposed to be disappearing or something by now? Why am I still here?
It has something to do with the power of the never-ending day. As long as it keeps going, all you delusion folk do too. But when the day does end...
That's when we'll really have to say goodbye. You've already made up your mind about what you have to do, right? Just believe in yourself and do it. I trust you guys. And then, when it's all over...
When it's all over?
Remember what you said you wanted the three of us to do?
You mean about playing games together?
That's the one. I want you two to play some old games together with me. The real me, I mean, not this me.
I don't think we can keep that specific promise.
And why not?
Because you are the real you, just as much as the girl in that hospital bed. Copy or no, you're my sister.
Now you're getting it. So, will you promise to play games with me then? With the complete version of me?
Yeah. When this is all over, the three of us will play together again. Just like old times.
Save point! You'd better use it in case the power goes out. There's about to be an event of some kind.
Is it possible?
What's he up to? Looking for something?
Nope. Don't worry about it.
Every time you say that, you're looking for something, and every time I find out what, you might as well just say it.
Fine. I'm looking for a trading card.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You've got to have a decent collection, right, Tachibana? Mind if I take a look?
I mean, sure, I guess. Ian?
Look, can you just come with me for a minute?
No problem. We looking for cards?
No, a person. Kyoya Izanagi.
Huh?
There's something I want to know about that sacred text of his.
Kind of a sudden lane change here, but sure. Let's go say hi.
They call me Pink Shark, because I'm a card shark, baby! You taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file.
Not in his usual spot, I see.
Where could he have gone off to?
Sounds like it's time for some legwork, as Saki would say. Come on.
Not here either?
Memories. This is where he saved us from those stab-happy Yakuza. Good times. Pretty darned impressive, too. If he could take on a knife-wielding gang, he must be awfully strong.
Yeah, stronger than anyone else.
Yamato? Why, though? Why did he save us? He must have had a reason, right?
No doubt about it. That's one thing I can be absolutely certain of.
So, what was it then?
To end it.
What does that mean?
That's what I want to know. Let's hurry up and find him so we can ask.
Oh, good, a safe spot. I could use a breather. It's a collectible.
Maybe he's around here somewhere.
Get your new cards, people! Witness the dramatic conclusion to the Vanafan arc, told entirely through tiny flavor text.
That's a little odd, isn't it?
The conclusion!
Dang it! Stop bolting like that! Why does everyone I know always do that?
Hey, you!
Oh, welcome, welcome! Are you looking to buy yourself some trading cards?
You said this is the conclusion to the Vanafan arc?
Yep. Though I should have said it's the conclusion to Vanishing Fantasy in general. Because it is. Totally buried the lead.
What's it called?
Oh, the new set? Eternal Promise. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty buyable.
Eternal Promise.
Make sure you don't miss this chance to pick up all the boosters while you can.
Hey, what's the deal?
We need to get out of here.
Where are we going? We still looking for Axeman?
Yeah, we've got to find him. And then, I've got a promise to fulfill.
A promise?
I don't get it. How could it all end like this?
What are you talking about?
Don't ask me. Ask the man himself. He's got to be in the Chuny Delusionscape.
It's a collectible shop. Why not buy a ton of cards while we're here? Save point. You'd better use it in case the power goes out. Headed into the Delusionscape? Enemy spotted! If you're gonna run, now's your chance! Enemy spotted! And I don't want to fight, so that's a problem. Enemy spotted! And I don't want to fight. Don't forget to knock. Oh, good, a safe spot. I could use a breather. A door.
Not so
Don't
fast.
forget to knock first. You gonna bust on through that door?
Yo, we're overdue for a conversation.
Could the time be upon us?
Wow, he actually was here after all.
Kyoya, I didn't think I knew you, but I do. I know you better than anyone.
This is the last verse, the final entry into the sacred tome of the boy who composed the world.
I hadn't seen that in so long that I'd all but forgotten about it.
So, what's new with you guys? What are you talking about? Like, seriously, what?
About the sacred text. The answer to what should occupy that final blank page is right in front of us.
Still not really clarifying things here.
Altogether, the sacred text should have 100 pages. And in Vanafan, there are 100 different cards.
Wait, what are you saying?
The trading card game Sweeping Akiba is the encroachment of the sacred text. And man, does it ever take me back. I wrote Freedom a long time ago. 1 page for each character. I crafted each and every one of their stories.
So you're saying you've got a second delusion?
Yeah, the trading cards. And one of them is standing right before you.
The time has come. Let us commence your final trial.
A grand phantasm? Seriously?
Back when I was writing it, it consumed my every waking thought. Or... no, it was more than that. I lived it. What could I do to cap off that final page? A proper conclusion could make it into the greatest story ever told. But as time passed, it faded from my thoughts. I'd forgotten all about it. Now, I finally remember. How dreams and delusions danced through my head as I pondered that last unwritable page. In spite of all my creativity, I never would have expected it to come back into my life like this.
So, when you said...
yeah, stronger than anyone else.
Whoa.
The strongest, coolest, smartest character I'd ever created is the one who spawned from my delusion. That's you, isn't it? Kyoya Izanagi, the demon-eyed avenger fated to save the world.
I am honored to finally make your acquaintance, World Composer.
What the hell do you mean by that? We've made each other's acquaintance time and time again already. And why didn't you ever tell me about all this? It's not like you never had the opportunity.
Do you not recognize the traits your hand writ unto me? Taciturn, cool-headed, needlessly mysterious.
Your personality isn't an excuse. And you talk way too much to be taciturn.
That's true.
Look, Kyoya, just tell me. Tell me how this tale ends. What sort of finale did I dream up in my delusion?
The composer conquers his delusion, then saves the world. A simple, oft-repeated tale, but a worthy one.
Oh, so now you get to ignore your personality traits?
If thou dost not nullify me, then the cycle of the never-ending day shall continue its grim march unto eternity.
But...
save thy breath. The duty to carry this tale to its conclusion falls solely upon thee. Steel thy soul and fight.
Fine. If that's what I must do.
Yamato, will you be okay with this?
There's a question I heard somebody get asked in an interview once. When are you happiest as a writer?
Oh? And what was the answer?
When my characters take on lives of their own. When they start to speak words I didn't write, and take actions I didn't prescribe. And one of my characters is doing exactly that. Right before my eyes. How could that not make me happy?
Spoken like a true author.
Say whatever you want. You ready, Kyoya? I'm gonna see this thing through to the very end. I'm gonna see the hell out of it.
Only one enemy. We can do this, guys.
Drop him up!
More in me.
Heal! Away! This is out!
Meters filled to burst.
Feeling pretty damn good right now.
As it should be.
Is it gone?
With this, the sacred text at long last sees its conclusion.
Kyoya.
My return to the tome is imminent. The tale's true ending shall be sealed with my homecoming.
Wait. When this day finally ends, I don't think you'll get the chance to see each other again.
Then once this is over, I'll rewrite the ending so we do.
Thou hast already brought my tale to its conclusion. The next story to focus on should be thine own.
Yeah. I'll bring this adventure to its end.
In my final moments, 'tis my honor to deliver this unto thee.
Wait. Is this?
Yes, 'tis the final verse, composed unto the sacred book.
Thanks. I'll keep it close to me always.
Thou dost bear a noble countenance. It suits thee well, demon-eyed avenger.
Thank you. I bid thee adieu, my friend. Farewell, Kyoya Izanagi. My strongest, greatest hero.
It's a collectible shop. Why not buy a ton of cards while we're here? A delusion scape. We gonna go in?
Oh, hey! This is where we first ran into each other, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is. The very spot where you found me and dragged me into this whole mess. At first, I had no idea what to expect.
But it all worked out for the best in the end, right? It's even been fun.
It has, hasn't it?
Sad to think that the end of those good times is fast approaching, though.
Aw, why so glum all of a sudden?
I made a promise to you. I said I'd find you again after this is all over. But what I didn't say was, there's something else I need to find first.
There is? What is it?
Asahi, will you come with me?
To where?
To the Castle Delusionscape. That's where the thing I have to find is.
Computer Megastore! Let's get some upgrades! Oh, good, a safe spot! I could use a breather! A delusionscape!
So, why are we here exactly?
On that day, you found me. Here. Alone. That's why I've got a feeling we'll find the answer I seek here, too.
Come on, Saki, enough with the cryptics. What are you after?
Just trust me, Asahi. And stay close.
Hey, Saki, hold up!
What's gotten into her? You taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file.
Hot!
There's only one enemy, and the first move is on.
I'll pull you away! I shook
A door! Don't forget to knock. A door! Don't forget to knock. Lone enemy spotted, but we have him.
Come and get me! Different way! We rule!
Enemy spotted! If you're gonna run, now's your chance! Enemy spotted! If you're gonna run, now's your chance! An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do? An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do?
We're getting close to the end now.
Can't you just tell me what's going on? I might be able to help you find what you're looking for if you just tell me.
I'm sorry. I lied to you.
Lied?
I'd found it before. It was right under my nose. But I pretended like I didn't see it.
Saki, what are you talking about?
You, Pin-kun. I'm talking about you.
Me? Gah.
Just follow me. I'll show you exactly what I mean.
A door! Don't forget to knock first! I'm first! I made it first!
But yeah, but there's nothing here.
Actually, there is. In fact, it's been here all along. I'd felt it from the start. But like I said, I was acting like I didn't see it. He wanted to be with me forever, after all.
What are you talking about?
You both know, I think. I told you about how I'd always wanted to be a chosen one, right? So I found myself caught in a web of delusions. Because that was my delusion. A desire to change the world, right? Turns out no. My delusion was something different altogether. The thing I truly wanted wasn't to change the world. It was you, Pin-kun.
Huh?
Saki, what are you?
Man, you can talk, and kind of fluently, too.
That guy didn't bat an eye at your existence. He was just impressed you could talk.
Oh, how unfortunate. You're rather ordinary. Very unfair. In truth, I grow weary of this interaction.
She accepted you without a second thought, too.
Are you the thing whose mind I was touching? You do seem potentially alien-esque, though of indeterminate origin.
And you're certainly no space alien.
I don't understand, Saki. What does all that mean?
I'm sorry, Pin-kun. I've known this for a while now. I think I just didn't want to admit it, but your true origin is...
What the hell is going on?
This is the true form of Pin-kun that I pretended I couldn't see.
So,
Pin-kun was always by my side, and because of that, I was able to live out my dream of being a chosen one. I lived as a chosen one alongside the familiar I called a friend.
Then you're saying Pin-kun's real form is...
Yes. Pin-kun is a delusion I myself have created.
Pin-kun is a delusion?
it all makes sense now. It feels natural. Freeing, even.
Pin-kun?
Now that you know, this existence, the one you call Pin-kun, is no longer needed, Saki.
What?
Why? Because you're a chosen one, with or without me. It's your destiny to nullify this unending day. Yet as long as I'm part of that destiny, you'll continue to wander the space between reality and delusion. But the Saki who was taken in by the delusions isn't the Saki that I fell in love with. It's the chosen Saki, who protects the world from the encroachment of the delusions that I love.
But if this is how it ends, we won't be able to see each other anymore. Won't you be lonely without me?
Of course I'll be lonely. But the happiness I feel will drown out the loneliness.
You're happy?
Very. Because you found out what I am. You figured it out, Saki.
But that's why.
The true me that you uncovered is the truest me there is.
How can that be, though?
Because I love you, Saki, with all my heart. And you gave me this existence through your delusion. The Saki I love gave me form. What greater joy is there in life than that?
Pin-kun.
That's why I want you to nullify me. To validate my existence. To validate this form you created. Saki, end me. Nullify me before the close of this never-ending day.
Thank you, Pin-kun.
Saki.
Asahi, I don't think I can do this alone. Will you help me?
Are you sure this is what you want?
I will nullify this encroaching delusion and protect the world.
That's my Saki!
Come on, Asahi. Let's do this.
The enemy's all alone! Good!
No problem! You like to ride on us! Go!
Hold on to me!
Come on!
Here we go! Here we go! No chance! Die already! Engage in now stop! Thunderblade! Here we go!
It'll all be over soon!
Burn 'em up! Anytime! Take point!
Shimmering? What kind of skill is this?
Nothing to it.
Somebody let me try this on you.
And that should be the end of the delusion.
Yeah. Saki, there's no need to be sad. We can still be together for a little while longer.
But when today finally ends...
I'll disappear for sure. But that's looking at things so negatively when really this is a joyous occurrence. It's joyous to have been able to spend all the time with you I've had. You made me, Saki. I'm forever your familiar.
Bean-kun.
Saki, on that day, I was alone, and you found me. And now, you found me once again. You've discovered that I was your delusion all along. So I know you can make history repeat one more time. I know you'll be able to find Asahi again, even after you forget everything that's happened today.
That was the deal.
You're right. If I can't find you, I'll at least still be able to find him again once this is all over.
It won't be easy, though. You sure you can handle it?
I'm sure. Probably won't even be that tough, honestly. After all, I'm a chosen one.
Save point! You'd better use it in case the power goes out.
When saving, do be careful not to overwrite a sibling's data. When saving, do be careful not to overwrite a sibling's data. It's a save point. Shall we make use of it before moving on?
It's a save point. Shall we make use of it before moving on? When saving, do be careful not to overwrite a sibling's data. Trading cards are for more than just trading. You'd be surprised. An event is about to start. Perhaps we should drag our feet a bit? I have a feeling something important is about to happen to us. Pardon me, Master Asahi. Would it be all right if we stopped in here?
At Tonoden?
I've been thinking of replacing some of our household's electrical appliances.
Why would you do that? Nothing in the house is broken right now, is it?
You might not be aware, Mistress, but the washing machine and other appliances have begun to show their age. The toaster is also beyond redemption, and has been causing innumerable inconveniences come breakfast time. As such, I've been thinking it would be prudent to replace them without delay.
All right. Just do it quickly.
Oh my, that should do it. And everything is set to be shipped directly to the manor.
What's the deal, though, with...
Smaller capacity models are much easier to use for the amount of laundry we generate, and clean better as well.
Well, if you say so, I trust you.
Oh, thank you very much. Rest assured, this one is so simple, even you should have no trouble with it, Mistress.
Huh?
Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Master Asahi, I'm sorry to be a bother, but might we make one more stop?
Oh, no problem.
Then let us make for Juan Quixote on Main Street. Shall we take a break? A delusionscape. Shall we enter? Thank you for accompanying me. I'll be right out.
Oh, we'll give you a hand, Yoshino. Come on, Ko.
Hey, Yoshino. What are you planning to buy here anyway?
Just some everyday necessities. I thought perhaps we should use this opportunity to restock the manor.
That's awfully pragmatic of you. I'll wait here.
Ko?
It's all right, Master Asahi. This is my responsibility, after all.
Ugh, took you long enough.
I admit we purchased a bit more than expected.
Why? We don't need all that. This isn't like you, Yoshino.
I do feel like we went a bit overboard. Toilet paper, trash bags, laundry detergent. We bought everything.
Oh my. Well, it's rare that I'm able to come this far into town.
In that case, are there any other stores you want to hit up while we have the chance?
Perhaps a bookstore? There's a specific book I've been meaning to purchase.
What kind of book?
Just a cookbook.
A cookbook, huh? The best selection for that would probably be Etri, by the station's Electric Town exit. Shall we?
This store simply has too varied a stock. I can't decide what to buy. Ah, a save point. Shall we take a break?
You go on ahead. We've got way too many bags to squeeze through the aisles with, so I'll keep an eye on them out here.
I'm very sorry for the trouble, but I will take you up on your kind offer.
I'll wait here too.
As you wish. Please look after the mistress as well, Master Asahi, if you would.
So, hey Ko, did I detect a certain degree of tension between you two earlier?
Not from me. You'd have to ask Yoshino what she's thinking.
What she's thinking?
We'd have been fine not buying anything right now, but I swear you two bought up the whole store. It doesn't make sense.
Ko?
My apologies for keeping the two of you waiting. Did you get your cookbook? I did indeed, mistress. The perfect one. Let me have a look at that. Mistress? What? Why would you need a beginner's cookbook?
Huh?
Is it so strange, mistress? One should never forget the essentials, after all. I was simply hoping to make my cooking as delicious as possible for you.
I'm not buying it.
I swear I'll never understand that girl. Between the two of you, she's clearly the one acting weird.
Acting weird, you say?
Oh, see...
I understand. So that's how the young miss has been perceiving all this?
Yeah, which is why I said she's the one who's been acting weird. I just don't get what has her so high-strung.
Perhaps she's become more aware, which would mean...
Yoshino?
Oh, my apologies. I'm simply musing to myself. But truth be told, I quite like the conclusions I'm reaching. That the mistress could become aware of even the most trifling change in my behavior is simply remarkable.
Well, it stands to reason, right? You two have been together for an awfully long time. I'm sure the two of you are so used to one another's mannerisms it'd be hard to miss any changes in behavior.
It is true that we've been together for a great while, and she has reached an age that heralds enhanced empathy. Yet while the two of us have always seen the same world, it has invariably been from very different perspectives.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Simply that I see the world as a maid, and she is my mistress. Nothing more, nothing less. I am a maid, and I live to serve my mistress.